Hey everybody, this is Will H the Cinephile and welcome back to my channel. And I will say today's video is dedicated to my favorite cousin Diana. I love you, Diana. This video's for you. So, I just want to start off by saying you are talking to someone who is deeply infatuated with the history of cinema, silent films in particular. When I think about my favorite silent films, Metropolis stands at the very top, but right next to it is Nosferatu. Like for me, Nosferatu is the epitome and the key touchstone of horror cinema. Like it's one of the greatest films ever made. Like I love this 1922 classic so freaking much, and I cannot overstate its importance. Like, as someone who knows Bram Stoker's Dracula by heart, whenever I watch this film, I feel that's less of an adaptation and more of a work heavily inspired by the novel. Like, the film is not a direct adaptation, it's more like a different execution of a similar concept, though it shares many elements with Stoker's work. Like Nosferatu introduces original characters like Count Orlok, Hutter, and Ellen, and Murnau makes this version his own. Like outside of my immense love for Metropolis, Nosferatu stands as one of the most significant films in cinema history, like particularly in the realm of horror. Like it's visually stunning with imagery that's beautiful, eerie, and haunting. The nonverbal performances, the way the actors express emotion without speech are breathtaking. Like the expressionism, much like in Metropolis, which came out 5 years later, is impeccable. Like the way Murnau crafts every frame is so extraordinary. Like it's a perfect film in every sense. Like I think of this masterpiece not just as a favorite silent film, but as a core part of my cinematic identity. Like it's so special to me, and I even think of Diana when I think about it. Like she has a special affinity of vampires, and while she adores Bela Lugosi's Dracula, I've always chosen Max Schreck's Count Orlok. Like I'll always take Shrek's version, and I have my Nosferatu while she has her Dracula. Like Nosferatu will always be my vampire movie. It's my absolute favorite. In fact, my mom got me the Blu-ray for Christmas as a testament to how much I love this film. It's just as precious to me as Metropolis. Okay, but now, Metropolis and Nosferatu are two completely different silent films, and I say that because Metropolis holds a very dear place in my heart as one of my all-time favorites, but Nosferatu holds its own in the horror genre, and its impact is far-reaching. Like this movie is over 102 years old and remains a masterpiece. It is still, in my eyes, perfection. The visual storytelling, the atmosphere, and Murnau's vision are just unmatched. Like he truly deserves more recognition for his work, and I hope that more cinephiles out there recognize the brilliance of his craft. Though he tragically passed away young, I can't help but imagine what he could have done in the sound era, especially in collaboration with someone like Fritz Lang. Like, I can only dream of the films he could have made during that time. But as it stands, Nosferatu is his magnum opus. It's his finest achievement. Like, like this isn't just one of my favorite silent films. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Period. Like I am completely enamored with it. Like every time I watch it, I feel that same awe I had the first time. Like even Henrik Galine's script is brilliant, and I am thankful he made something original rather than directly adapting the novel. So the copyright issues led to the changes, but those changes are what made Nosferatu so unique. Like he created original characters and made the story his own, giving it a new life. Like it's a perfect example of how cinema can take inspiration from one source and make something completely original. Like, mainly, Max Schreck's portrayal of Count Orlok is still the best vampire performance of all time, in my opinion. Like, every time Orlok appears on screen, I feel a physical reaction, a tightening of my body as though frozen by his presence. Like, Shrek's portrayal is genuinely terrifying in a way, and no matter how many times I watch this film, I get that same sensation of dread. Like, his design is immaculate, his presence is unshakable, and I will forever believe that Count Orlok is the greatest vampire put on screen. Like, I don't care what anybody says, he is the definitive vampire. While Diana might have Bela Lugosi's Dracula, I will always have Count Orlok. Like, it's a German expressionism masterpiece that is essential to horror cinema. And the score, the way it complements the film, is perfection. It blends so well with the atmosphere, heightening the beauty and intensity of the scenes. Like, everything about this film, from the visuals to the music, is just so meticulously crafted, making it a landmark in cinema. Like, all in all, I'm just so excited for Eggers' upcoming version of this film, and I'm eager to see how he handles this material. Like, I look forward to seeing Bill Skarsgård take on the role of Count Orlok, and I am sure Eggers will give us something remarkable. But deep down, F.W. Murnau's Nosferatu will always remain my favorite no matter what. Like, I imagine Eggers will retain the haunting, tragic ending of the 1922 classic, which left such an emotional and lasting impact on me, and I can't wait to see how Eggers interprets the ending. But I know nothing, I mean nothing, can surpass the emotional punch that Murnau's film delivers. Like, at the end of the day, F.W. Murnau's Nosferatu will forever be the benchmark for vampire films. It's the epitome of cinema and a true masterpiece that holds a special place in my heart. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, so make sure to like, subscribe, and follow my letterboxd for more content and for my reviews. So, I'll see you in my next video. So, I'll see you around, my fellow cinephiles.